Hi, my name is Amira and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm here with a New Year's Eve makeup tutorial using all NYX cosmetics. I've chosen NYX because it's really easily accessible everywhere in the world. We've recently got it here in Australia. They've got some awesome stuff. I've always liked NYX. It's been hard until recently to get it here in Australia. So this year my eyes have been opened to so many new NYX products. They're so good. I do tell you in this video a few that maybe aren't quite as good as the others, but most of the products are just like so good. So good. So yeah, I've done this kind of really bold. You guys know, if you know me, you know this is very bold for me. So we've got this like glitter cut crease. Never do cut crease, very rarely use glitter. We've got not a nude lip. It's not like full bright, but it's pretty bright. Got bright lips going. We've got a new pink background. We've got lots going on. We've got like a pop of like blue in the waterline and everything. Got quite a lot of contour, highlight, like we've got it all happening. Don't forget to go follow me on Instagram as well, and then go follow NYX Australia over there. They're giving away some advent calendars and stuff. They always do giveaways over on their Instagram. So go check out their Instagram. I'll leave it down below. And yeah, let's get into creating this look. I've already done one eye just so I could figure out what exactly I wanted to do. So I've prepped my eyelid with my HD concealer and my HD powder just so everything's going to go on nice and smoothly. I'm going to be using the Rocket Chic palette. This is the Heart of Gold one, which is like in the pink. As you can tell, I like pink. I like it a lot. Where's my brush? So I don't do cut creases a lot, as you guys would know, but for New Year's it's just perfect. I'm not very good at them, so I need a lot of brushes. I'm taking a little flat brush and the dark shade from this palette, and we're just going to kind of etch out that crease. Usually it would be easier to do them both at the same time so they can be symmetrical. Obviously for this I haven't done it like that, so sorry about it. When you start it, you want to mimic it where your wing would be. So your wing would be here, so you just want to parallel it to that and then drag it in. So a little pencil brush, and I'm taking this slightly lighter, warmer brown, and I hold it up like this so we don't bring it below that line because we want it to be, you know, cut crease. And then we're just going to blend it out. Then I'm going to take that same color on a slightly bigger fluffy blending brush just to kind of really bring it up and over. Now that it's not blended, we're just kind of adding like our transition color. And then what you want to do is you want to go back in with that brown, the darker one, and your flat brush just to really kind of cut your crease. And then I'm just kind of flicking it up just so it helps blend it in a little bit more. And you take your pencil brush. This is just going back and forth a lot just so that it's nice and blended. And you want to keep looking at yourself while your eyes are relaxed, because that's, you know, how it's going to be. Your eyes are going to be relaxed, so you're not always going to be like this, so it looks a bit crazy, but yeah, you want it to look nice with your eyes in their relaxed state. So looking not too bad. You're going to take the peachy kind of color from that palette, and this is just going to go all over the lid right up to that crease line that we've created. And then I'm going to bring it out here as well underneath the cut crease wing. And I've got the NYX Roll On Shimmer in Mauve Pink. This is super pretty, so you know, New Year's, can't have too much glitter. So you just want to roll a bit of that over and then under that crease as well. And then I'm going to take it just onto the inner corner. I'll add a bit more there, just so it's like really sparkly on the inner corner. I'm just kind of rolling it over the lid so it's just like a sheer sparkle, but yeah, then it's like really glittery in the corner. And then we're taking the Glam Eyes liquid liner. This is in 24 karat glamour. Love this. I love this, and this liquid liner is so easy to use, so I bought it in black as well, so that's what I use for the normal wing. But yeah, so we're just going to create a wing at the bottom of that crease line, just because this year the glitter cut crease is in, and in terms of like, it used to be all glitter over the lid, black through the crease, smoked out. Now you do a normal cut crease and then you just put glitter through the crease to define it and separate it, and it just looks gorgeous. And then you just want to kind of, you know, because it's right in the crease, you don't want it to get all smudged while it's drying, so you just kind of keep tilt your head back so your eyelids are nice and stretched out while it's drying. And I can see that I have I need to add a little bit more darkness on top of this crease. I'm going to wait till that dry. So while that's drying, because I'm going to have my head tilted back anyway, I'm going to take the black and, is it just called black? Yeah, Glam Black. So it's kind of like a glittery black liner. The glitter isn't that obvious in it, but yeah. A matte black liner would look good too, but this is just, I really like this applicator. So easy to use. So easy to use. This is why you should do both eyes at the same time, because now I have to go back in. I just need to add just a little bit more darkness. On top. I'm going to use the Curvaceous mascara from NYX. I don't love this mascara. It's a bit, it doesn't really do too much for my lashes. But it doesn't matter too much because they're sticking on falsies. So, I mean, if you've got really good lashes, it would separate them really nicely. But since my lashes are like so short and straight and my lashes are not very good, but like this mascara when I've got a lash lift is nice because my lashes are already decent and I just need to blacken them up and I don't necessarily want them to get too clumpy. So yeah, I'm going to stick on lashes, just some really nice big fluffy lashes. I'm pretty sure you can get NYX lashes, but not here in Australia. So yeah, I'm just using my current babes. Now that our eyes are done, we're going to get on with our skin, and New Year's means we need to be flawless. We want our makeup to last all night. So you want primer. This is the NYX HD primer. I actually have a full comparison video of this one to another comparable high-end version that's a lot more expensive, and the NYX is like better, in my opinion, better. So we're gonna double prime. So we take the pore filler as well, just because I've got really big pores, and although this primer does help with pores, I'm just, you know, I'm a bit extra sometimes. So we want to put it nose, just through the T-zone kind of. This is where my pores are a little bit not very good. So I've got two foundations here. These are both really nice. I'm just going to see which one kind of matches me better. This is the Mineral Stick. I really like this. It's super full coverage. Then we've got Stay Matte Not Flat. I reckon I'm going to use Stay Matte Not Flat, just because even though I love the Mineral super full coverage, I feel like this color matches a little bit better, and also I'd rather be kind of like a bit more matte for New Year's. You know, you want your makeup to kind of last all night. You don't want to get, you know, you want to strategically add highlight, because you don't want to end up looking sweaty by midnight. If you have access to it, the HD foundation looks really nice. It feels really nice too. I haven't tried it. I was looking at it at IMATs, but it was just a bit hard to kind of choose a color. It does look a little bit yellow on the camera, I can tell, but in real life it's a pretty good color match, I promise. And up here, see that line? That's from my fake tan. I didn't put it in my hair enough, so let's just try and, I'll even that out with a bit more contour, I think. But yeah, whoops. But you know what, New Year's, you're doing your own tan, you're probably gonna have a tan mishap too. It's okay, everyone's gonna be drunk anyway. If you've been watching me for a while, you know that the dark circle corrector is my pretty much all-time favorite under eye corrector ever. I love it, it's really good. So we're just gonna take a little bit just here. You only want correctors where you're actually dark, otherwise it just defeats the purpose. I'm a little bit dark in here as well, so I'm just gonna pop a little bit up. So we've already got eyeshadow. I'm gonna blend that with a blending brush up in here, and while that's out, we'll just kind of buff that under the eye. And then I like to put a liquidy concealer on top of my corrector. So I've got the HD concealer. I like this concealer, but the color range isn't very good and you can't get it in Australia, so I ordered this online. I have the shade 03 because I thought the other two would be too light, and when I put this on, it's like very peach. So this is actually amazing on my no makeup days because it's got that nice amount of peach that I can just dot it where I'm dark, and it just brightens up my eyes a lot. The only thing is, it's, yeah, when I put it over my whole face, it's, yeah, not quite yellow enough to kind of brighten my complexion. So what I did was, they've got a yellow one as well, and they've also got a green one if you're dark, green if you have redness and stuff. So I bought them and I've been mixing them together, and the yellow just adds the brightening. If I use the yellow on its own, I think I would just look, I don't know, like a Sesame Street character or something. But when I mix them together, I'm really happy with how it looks, and like the coverage is really nice, but it's super, super, super thin. So yeah, it's really, I've been really enjoying this combo. New Year's, you gotta contour. So I've got the NYX Wonder Stick. I actually really, really like this. And every time I use it in an Instagram video, I wind it out so much because it looks good. And then I'm like, please don't break. So you know, like lipstick, you don't want it to break. So don't want a double chin on New Year's. I'm gonna put it right up into that hairline, just so we can, yeah, blend out that tan mishap. And that's pretty much it. I don't like to contour too much. I really like to blend this out with a brush as well. And it's just gonna be soft, but it's gonna be a nice base because, you know, it's New Year's, so let's go for it. I'll pop on the contour kit as well, which is all powders, but we'll add a nice base just so we look amazing. Then I just like to pat this on the sides of my nose. I don't like to contour my nose because, let's be real, I'm not very good at it. So my nose just has this like bump in here, and it just, I put bronzer and I put a bit of contour on my nose, but I don't like to properly like sculpt out just because it doesn't work well. And then while we're here, I'm gonna take the highlight because I've got the shade Universal. So the highlight shade is like a bit shimmery. So I just like to put it on the cheekbones. It's not super intense at all, but it makes a good base for a powder highlight to really, really grab to. I'm gonna take the HD finishing powder just to set everything in place because I don't powder a lot, but I will powder. I'm not gonna powder the cheekbone highlight, but we're gonna powder everything. And then just lightly, then we're gonna take the contour kit. So NYX have their contour kit. It is beautiful. They're interchangeable. The little pans, you can take the pans in and out and replace them. The only thing I don't like is that, like, I thought, because I took one out and I was going to take it when I went to Sydney for eye mats, they're not magnetic, because I was like, I'll put these in a Z palette. They're not, which is the only annoying thing, but it is good because you can just kind of replace the shades that you do want. But I'm going to take this really, really warm one up here first. I'm going to use that as like a bronzer, just because, I don't know, I'm addicted to bronzer. And I'm going to take the yellow shade and the non-yellow shade next to it, those two, the two matte ones. Actually, I think one might be satin. I'm going to use those to brighten up under my eyes. Make sure everything's set up there. We don't want any creasing. I know this is a lot of powder. You totally don't have to do this. I probably just use the HD powder, but I've got the contour kit out anyway, so I may as well brighten. And there are shimmery highlights in here, and these are actually really, really, really pretty. You can see those are really nice, but I have the strobing palette, so I really want that one. I really want to use that. But we're gonna contour a little bit more because, as I said, it's New Year's, so let's contour. So I'm gonna take the two contour shades in the middle, just a little bit, just to get right up in that cheekbone. A little bit on the temple, right up there, just kind of, yeah. I don't like to do too much, but I'm gonna just blend it out with our bronzer. Just like that. We want to look really nice and sculpted. I don't always wear blush, but this blush is just too pretty to not wear. This is the NYX HD blush in Hamptons, and it's just such a pretty, pretty color. I used to have so many of the NYX blushes in the old packaging, but I depotted them all when I was just going through, like depotting everything was just a rage at one point. So I was just depotting everything, and so many of them broke, and I reset them. But the colors that I bought, because I ordered them all online, because it was before you could get NYX in Target. So the shades that I bought just weren't really right for me. They just were like too too bright, and I don't know, I like a more subtle blush. I say that and I've just put on a lot of blush, but trust me, it'll be okay, because by the time we finish our makeup, I find that blush kind of tones itself down quite quickly, and then I always need to put more on. So I've gone on pretty strong with the blush, but it's okay. Trust me, please. We're gonna take the strobing palette. Love this. I'm gonna mix together this gold shade and possibly a little bit of this white shade. I might start with just the gold shade. All right, we'll put the gold shade just back there on the very, very high points of the cheek. And now we'll mix them together just to blow it out just a bit down to the cheek bit. And then we'll put it up here. I'm going over my eyebrow as well because I haven't done my brows yet. So it's gonna highlight my brow bone and just above my brow. We're gonna highlight Cupid's bow, tip of the nose, and just down because that's what everyone's doing now, so why not? I'm gonna take my brush that I put my bronzer and blush on with, and we're just gonna slightly go over just so the highlight's not like looking out of place too much, because yeah, we don't want that. We don't want that. I need to put something under my eyes because I'm just noticing that I haven't finished off my eye makeup. So I'm gonna take the light brown. I'm gonna really smoke the light brown out. This is quite a big brush for the under eye area. And I'm gonna take a little bit of the dark brown, and we're just gonna put that on the outer corner, just to kind of connect the wing to the lower lash line. And then I'm gonna take the highlight shade. Actually, the highlight shade in this is beautiful as well. NYX has so many good highlighters. I'm gonna just add that to the inner corner, just because a bit of that glitter's kind of come away and we want that nice popping inner corner highlight. So for the waterline, you can put whatever color in there. You can put white, you can put nude, you can put black in. I'm gonna pop the Jumbo Eye Pencil in Cobalt. It's a blue. Just for a slight pop of color. It's gonna be really subtle because it's only a little bit in the waterline, but I think it's quite a pretty touch. NYX also do coloured mascaras. I don't have any of the coloured mascaras, but if you wanted to intensify the colour on the bottom, you could totally put some like coloured mascara on your bottom lashes. I just put some black mascara on my bottom lashes. So you take some makeup remover through my eyebrows. I want to get all that foundation out and the highlight and just everything. I just kind of pretend my eyebrows aren't there when I'm doing my makeup. I know a lot of people have started doing their eyebrows before they do the rest of their makeup. But me personally, I just would rather not have to be so careful going around them all the time. So we are just gonna fix them up now. I've got the little eyebrow kit and it's got the wax in it and some powder, and I don't know where it is. I used to have it. It was really good. The pencil wax. I'd draw that through my brows and then just all my brow products would stick so well. I don't know where that is, but I'll use this kit because it's got the wax in it. So I'm going to assume it's going to be pretty similar. And I'm just going to kind of brush this through my brows first. This is the brush that comes with it. And then we'll take the spoolie and we'll just spread it all out. I kind of find it's like a primer for your brows. I know some people use the wax more to set it. But I find my brows are just really heavy that even if I use a wax to set, like I need to use a proper gel because it's just going to hold it so much better. So I'm going to take a little bit of the lighter shade of the powder and the brush that comes with it, because I don't need to do too much with my brows because I've had them tattooed. So I just kind of need to just fill in where my hairs don't actually grow. I don't know that I like the brush that comes with this. It's a bit thick. It was good for putting the wax on, but it's not the best for getting too much precision. Luckily I don't need too much precision, but I'd probably use my own brush with that next time if I wanted to use more. Then I have to, as I said, I have to set my eyebrows in place. So I've got the Control Freak, which explains me. That's me. I am a control freak with my eyebrows. It's so funny because I've had them tattooed, but I still have to fill them in just a little bit. I still have to prime them, fill them in, and I have to set them. Sometimes there'll be tinted brow gel involved. It's just such a process, but it's so much easier if they've been tattooed. So I only have to do just a little bit, but I've still got all my steps and I just can't. I can't. Right, I'm gonna put on the lip base. This is just like a lip primer. Because we have New Year's during summer here in Australia, I think I'm going to go brightish. I'm going to use the Lip Suede Life's a Beach. Yeah. Yeah. That's fun. That is fun. This is so nice, but I feel like because there is so much going on with my eyes, I do want to tone it down with a nude gloss because I think that gloss will look really nice. So I'm just going to let this set down and dry completely matte, and then we'll pop on a gloss on top. I've got two body glosses here. One is in the shade Madeline and one is in Creme Brulee. Creme Brulee is a bit more pink, and normally I would use this, but because I want to nude this out a little bit more, I'm going to use the Madeline. But if you're wearing something not quite as bright, something like that Creme Brulee one would be better. So let's nude this out. There we go. So it's just toned it down just a small amount, and our lips look super juicy. You don't want to forget setting spray. I've got the matte setting spray. I also have dewy. If you're really dry, the dewy one's awesome, but since we're in summer at the moment, normally I'm a bit dry, but I'm not too bad. But I'm going to do matte just because, as I said, we want it to last all night long. That was the tutorial. I hope you liked it. This look is, as I said, just so out of my comfort zone. Just so out of my comfort zone, but I think it's turned out so well, so cool. Like I'm very happy with how it is, and like it's actually pretty wearable. Like when your eyes are open, it just looks like you've got really nice smoky eyes, and when you look down you just see, you know, like the gold cut crease, and it's just beautiful. I'm really happy with how it turned out. I hope that you guys liked it. Please let me know down below if you did, if you want to see more makeup tutorials, because as you'll notice, I haven't done as many makeup tutorials lately. I find that my reviews do better, but if you want makeup tutorials, then let me know what you want to see. If you want reviews on any of the products that I've used, I'm more than happy to do that as well. I've got reviews up of the highlighting palette, I've got swatches up of the lip suedes, I've got a few different ones. I'll link all of my NYX related posts that I've done in the past down below for you anyway, so you can check them out. Don't forget to thumbs up, subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on my new videos, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.